Alright guys, I'm going to do the first load with the new K27 on here. And it's not going to be very heavy. It's just my my big Elite trailer, which weighs 7,500 pounds, and then a small Kubota tractor that weighs about 5,500. I got to load some sheet metal, some R panel at my house that I'm selling, and got to have a tractor to load it up because this stuff's heavy. So I'm going to go out to my dad's house, get it loaded up, and then head to my house. It's only about 10 miles apart, so I won't get to know really all that much how good it's going to do, but there's a 2-mile stretch of highway that I'm going to get on, so I'll be able to get up to 65 and see how it does. But just from daily driving it, I can tell you it's way better. I do need to turn the pre-boost screw down because under 1500 RPM it is a little slow to spool, unlike the HX35 was. So I have a little too much pre-boost. Smokes a little bit down there, but as soon as you get to 1500 it comes right up, and it's a no-brainer. It's quieter, I can tell you that, and the way the EGTs are, they'll get warm, and then as soon as the boost comes in, the EGTs cool right off, and they're about 100 degrees cooler than with the HX35. And I'm sure the manifold has a little bit to help with that, but the flow of the turbo is a lot better. The wastegate also flows a lot more. When that you can hear it when that sucker opens, and then that HX55 just starts driving real hard, which is what you want. Alright, I got the tractor loaded. I didn't get no video of it. I was talking to my dad and trying to get it loaded quick before it gets dark, so but I'll get some video of us unloading it. But anyways, tractor weighs about 5,000, maybe 6,000 with the bucket and the box plate on the back, but so far so good. And one of the biggest things I notice is the throttle percentage. I'm not having to use nearly as much throttle to do the same amount of work. So I'm probably about 10% throttle lower than I was before. And I'm not real sure the science behind that, maybe just the exhaust flow and then the compressor flow. But I'm liking it. And under load, it spools really, really good. And the EGTs are super low, not even at 700 barely. And not even 30% throttle, as you can tell. We're in third gear, cruising 2100 RPM, 700 on the money on the EGTs, 10 pounds of boost, 2 pounds intermediate boost, and just cruising right along. Got a little hill here, 35% throttle, 20 pounds boost, 750 EGTs, like it didn't even come up that much. So far it's pulling really great. When I get on the main road and get up to speed, I'll tell y'all what it's doing. I'm in fourth gear now, and I'm lugging it just at 1600 RPM. It seems to me that the turbo does not like under 15. Under 15 it has a hard time getting on top of the charger. Maybe if I had a little bit more fuel delivery. I know I said I need to turn down the pre-boost, but I'm talking injector. Maybe if I had a little bit different injector, it'd be different. But I still like it. I'm very, very rarely under 1500 RPM anyways, only just when I'm putting around, so it's not that big a deal. But as soon as you get to 1800, man, that sucker comes to life, and you're off to the races. And mind you, I'm still on stock fuel, so we have not changed anything fuel-wise. The only thing that's changed is the 3-piece manifold and the K27 turbo. As you can tell, it's much quieter. It's still got a little whistle, but it's not nearly as loud as the HX35 was. And the exhaust out the back has gotten a little quieter as well. There's a tractor on there. But I'm pretty happy with it so far. It looks really good under the hood too. Alright, here's going to be the test. I'm about to pull on 51, which y'all seen me do numerous times pulling big loads, but this is going to be a small load, but You should be able to tell a little bit of a difference. All right, here we go. First locked, second locked, third locked. Haven't even got to 40% throttle yet. 800 EGTs. Oh yeah, this is much better than the HX35. I'd be at 30 pounds and close to 1,000 EGTs already. Oh, the truck's having to work a lot less. I can already tell this is pretty awesome. There it comes in a little bit. 70 mile an hour. Like I said, I'm not getting on the throttle hard, just driving easy, driving normal, and it's driving real good. Got a hill here. It's not very big, but it's decent. 750 EGTs, and I'm maintaining 70 mile an hour. 20 pounds of boost. Oh, it just climbed up that hill. Yeah, I can say this is a really, really good upgrade. If anybody was on the fence about getting a K27, just bite the bullet and get it. This sucker's awesome. Climbing a hill, maintain 65, 900 EGTs. Yeah, 25 pounds of boost is what I hit. When we come to a stop. One thing I noticed is before with the HX35, when the truck would downshift like that, at 2,500 RPM, I could make 10 pounds of boost with the engine just free revving, and with me not giving you any throttle. With this turbo, even at 2,500 RPM, when the truck's coming to a stop, it has 0 boost, maybe 1 pound. So that tells me it flows a lot better and that my drive pressure is a lot lower. Unfortunately, this Edge monitor doesn't read the factory drive pressure signal for some reason. But I'm fixing to get some adapters for some new sensors so I can get pre and post intercooler temp, my drive pressure gauge, and then I'm getting a secondary EGT gauge that I'm going to put between the two turbos. So when I get that, I'll be able to tell you what the drive pressure is. But I'm pretty sure it's better than the 1-to-1, which it was with the HX35. Alright guys, on the road again, taking this tractor back to my dad's house because they needed to feed. But anyways, all in all, the turbo did extremely well. I know this isn't an extremely heavy load, but just from hauling this, I could say my gross weight is probably 21,500 pounds, and it's effortless. Like even more than it was before. I know I always said it was effortless before, but it's extremely effortless now. It just chugs right along with no issue. I don't have to give it as much throttle, so I think I'm going to get better fuel mileage, lower boost and lower EGT, so it's going to be better on my head gasket. And this is still the original 460,000 mile head gasket. It's never been changed, head's never been off. I just have upgraded head bolts. So anything that helps the life of it, I'm all for. Anyways, I hope this is the information some of you were looking for about this turbo. And if it wasn't, just go ahead and ask me some questions and maybe I can get them answered or do another video for you. But till the next time we haul something big, this is gonna have to suffice, and we'll see you on the next one.